Hey guys, today I'm joined by Dareene. She is a yoga instructor as well as holding a full-time job where she spends most of her time sitting down. She's going to take me through a few movements today which are going to help you guys who are sat down most of the day, just opening up certain body parts. Dareene's going to have a little chat with you afterwards just to go through some of the movements and the benefits of them.
Perfect. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to take Rob through a series of hip stretches. They're really simple stretches that everyone can do at home, whether you've got a mat or a towel on the ground, on a rug. So we're going to start in butterfly pose. Feet together, try to bring your bum as close as possible to your heels without hunching forward. So try to keep your back as straight as possible. Rob here has got great posture, so it works really well. And you just want to try and hold that for at least 30 seconds to try and get into the internal hip flexors and get a stretch in there. So nice and easy, chest up, breathing in and out. Try to focus on your breathing. And then from here, you're just going to step into a low lunge. So however you want to get there, very gently bringing your knees together, or however you want to get there, you just want to step it forward, step into a lunge. So if you're stepping forward with your left foot, you want to bring your right knee to the ground. You want to try and keep your knee slightly open so you can see your second toe to avoid hurting your ligaments or your cartilage. And really stretch into your right hip flexor. So pushing forward a little bit, but keep your right glute completely engaged to protect your hip flexors from overstretching. And once again, just hold that. If you want to add in a little shoulder stretch, you can bring your, bind your arms together at the back. Perfect. Now see, Rob can do that. Now that's perfect. If that's too much for you, you can bring your palms to your lower back. And that works as well to just open those shoulders and help get a better stretch in your chest while stretching your hip. Very nice. Just breathe, you've got this. When it's too much for your shoulders, just relax your hands by your side. Nice. And then from here, you're just going to push that right knee back, take it all the way back. Yep, as far as you can. Perfect. And just toe heel your left foot slightly out. And then bring both hands in, if that's accessible for you. Perfect. And just drive that hip into the ground. Very nice. Now he's got perfect alignment, but make sure you've got glute, knee, and ankle alignment at all times. For the ladies specifically, if this is too easy for you, and after about 30 seconds, you may want to try and come down on your elbows, but only if it's accessible without pushing your knee out too much. So your knee's got to stay as close as possible to your body. Once again, we're just trying to open the front line of the body. And then from here, you're going to move into pigeon pose. If you need to tuck your right foot in to help you, go ahead and do so. What you want to try and do is bring your left foot to your right hip flexor, so cross it across, nice. And then you want to make sure that you've got one small glute, knee, and ankle alignment. Nice. If you want to take it further, you can come down on your forearms. You probably can do it. Nice. And just make sure you're not dropping into your left side. So a lot of people tend to, if you can just drop there and have that hip open. So bring it back, make sure your hips are aligned, they're square. So if your left foot is crossed forward, you want to make sure that left glute is square with your right. If it's the right, you want to make sure your right side's square. And we're going to hold there. Now from here, you're slowly going to come back up again. You want to drop on your left glute, swing that right leg forward. Nice. And get all the way on your back. From here, if you've been working with the left leg, you want to bring the left knee into your chest, so bind your hands around your knee. Very nice. If it's accessible for you, you want to lengthen and straighten the right leg to get a stretch in the right leg as well. That should be accessible for most. And once you've done that, you want to repeat that on the other side. If you've got the time, I do one more stretch where he's going to bring that knee almost coming out into the armpit. So release the bind. You're going to bring the leg up. Place the toe and hold on to your toe, to your feet. Yeah, there you go. It's a half baby pose. Perfect. You're just going to hold that, repeat it on the other side, and you're done. Breathe nice and easy, and release it. And there you go. Back to butterfly.
Awesome. Guys, I hope you found that useful. Big thank you to Dareene for taking me through that. I need to practice more yoga. The last time I did it was about 2.5 years ago with Dareene. So if you want to follow Dareene, she's got some great content on her Instagram. All the details will be below. Thanks very much, guys.